Hey guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball, Diamond. And if I'm not, you better subscribe, because I hope I will be. And yes, I'm always conceited, a little bit anyway. Alright, so today, welcome to January 1st, 2021. Did you yell Jumanji last night? I sure did. Also squeezed off a few rounds. Well, today I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday. I'll be right back with a chit chat and weigh in, my plan for January, and so much more. If you are new to me, on the front of this channel there's a playlist, How To for Beginners. If you're trying to learn how to do keto, there's a website, KETODIAMOND.com, designed and created by me with a full foods list, beginner's guide, everything you need to know about keto. Plus I'm available. All you got to do is contact me. It's in the description below, and I'll help you for free. I love doing this. It's a wonderful part of my life, part of my journey, and it's very fulfilling. So, my son-in-law came in. By the way, if you are new here, overlook the washing machine running, the dryer going, the coffee a-brewing, the tea a-brewing, because I live in a real family, a real household. My grandkids will be climbing on me sometimes. No telling what you might see in one of my videos, but hopefully it's time to turn off the news and turn on the smiles. And it's definitely time to rant, rave, and misbehave, Keto Diamond style. You guys, finally breaking a fast at 2 p.m. I think it's about an 18-hour fast today. I've got a triple baconator, no bun, add tomato, which I really shouldn't have, but I really like it, and it's hard to not because it makes it taste so much better. But I'm probably going to kick off one of the slices anyway. Also having a diet root beer because that's what they got, and it's good here. Making some homemade burger patties. I decided for a salad. I'm using some Tessamay's Classic Ranch, lettuce, cheese, and some spicy queso parmesan cheese crisps. It's kind of a homemade baconator, 2 beef patties, a piece of American cheese, and some bacon that I'm going to put on there. While I was out and about yesterday, I did have several pieces of this Project 7 naturally sweetened gum. It's sweetened with, I know there's stevia in it, but there's something else too that was bothering me, xylitol. So I don't think this is going to work out for me long term. It's something I bought to try for when I start work, so I don't, get all coffee in a factory setting. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work out for me. Do you guys have a preferred type of gum? A gum that definitely does not stall you, does not kick you, does not affect you. All right, you guys, I'm having some of that blueberry coffee that I showed you on my thingy-mabob grocery haul. I'll put that up in the eye if you missed it. Just posted it today. I have posted a video every day for over 3 years now, except technically yesterday. While I did upload it yesterday, it was processing, and at about 1 a.m. I figured out what's wrong with it. So if you didn't see a video from me yesterday, it's there now. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Turns out it wasn't YouTube. I thought it was YouTube because I figured with so many lives going on, so many people streaming, so many uploading, that it was just YouTube being fuggy and slow, right? No, it was my phone being insane. But I figured it out, like I said, about 1 a.m. and got it uploaded and everything finally. And I was like, that's a hell of a way to start the new year. Really? But it's okay. I was just pleased to finally have the video up. So technically I missed today, but I'm making up for it today with technically 3. One from yesterday, the grocery haul video, and today's video. So you saw what I ate yesterday, and I know a lot of you are very interested in what I'm going to be doing and the challenge I'm going to be laying down for you, me, and everybody else. So we're going to take these things month by month. Nothing's going to be strict, nothing's going to be crazy, nothing that everybody can't do. Okay? I know that there are people here from all walks of life. People who are able to be hardcore strict keto, people that have to be a little bit dirty here and there just to get by, people that really struggle, and people with all kinds of physical disabilities, and some with emotional and mental issues. So I want to make sure my channel is inclusive to everybody, and I will help everybody no matter what you're going through. If you just need to talk, my email address is below, okay? questions or concerns, my email address is below, okay? It's okay. And some of you are brand new. You're thinking about starting a diet. Number one, you're going to hear a lot, keto's not a diet, because it's not, okay? It's a lifestyle, lifelong change. It's going from what you used to do that made you obese and sick into a new way of eating, a new way of being that will hopefully heal you of your diabetes, your cancers, all the stuff that I had when I started keto. If you're new, 29 medically diagnosed diseases, gone. Still got one, but that one's just stubborn, and I think that's just from being agitated. High blood pressure. But I've had that for a long time now, and it looks like it's just wanting to stick around. Hopefully one day I'll figure it out, because I know there's a key to it. I just don't know what that key is yet. But one of these days, I'll find the key, I'll open the lock, and we'll throw away the daggone key in the lock, okay? But it ain't happened yet. Hold up, let's take a sip of this coffee since I'm holding it forever. A little hot, hold on. Yeah. Coffee's hot, you don't say. Anyway. All right, so I know one thing I'm going to challenge myself with this month, and it's a big thing for me because I thought I could accomplish it from Christmas Day all the way till today. I thought within that few day period, 6 days, I could drop all the water weight that I know that I'm holding. If you're new here, my lowest weigh-in to date was 156.4. I was hoping to be right there again today. I wasn't. Nothing worked out the way I thought it would or hoped it would, but that doesn't mean I should give up. It just means it's going to take a little longer. So for the month of January, what I want you and me to do is concentrate primarily on getting as much fluid retention off our bodies as we possibly can. And if you're new to keto, that's for you too, because you're holding a lot of fluid most likely and you just don't realize it. Also, you should know your journey ain't gonna be like mine. You might not drop 100 pounds in a year. You might drop 2, you might drop 10, but it's better than gaining it. And you might drop 150. So, I mean, that just depends on your body, what you're doing, what you can do versus what I can do, because ain't a single soul different. If you're a parent or a grandparent, you'll understand this analogy. It's like trying to raise one child just like you raised the other. It ain't gonna work because these are two different individuals. They're gonna have their own personalities, their own thought process. The one's more picky than the other, one's stricter than the other. Sometimes they're both nuts, but that's probably because their parents are nuts, like me. That is not COVID, I promise. Ooh, had kind of a sort of a COVID scare last night in here. She's still going to get tested just to be sure, because we do have, if you're new to me, I live on a piece of property. My parents live next door. They're elderly, but not, well, my dad's not out of shape. He can do everything he wants to do. My mom, she's having some issues because she won't listen to me on keto, because you can't force somebody to do it. Lead a horse to water, can't make a drink. Y'all know that old adage. But anyway, my daughter, son-in-law, and middle grandchild live behind us. My daughter and son, my son and daughter-in-law live here with their 2 children. Two, but 3 grandbabies altogether. And me and my husband live here. So I've talked a lot over the last few days about a lot of stuff that's about to change in my personal life, because I know it to be true, although it's easier to blame other people for your problems, blame circumstances, blame what's going on here, what's going on there, for what's going on here. But the truth of the matter is, what's going on here is only fixed by the one person whose body it is. If I live in poverty, it's because I choose to, pretty much. There are some such situations and circumstances, but you don't got to live in those. And I've kind of lived in those. But not intentionally, and not to be like that way. It's simply, it seemed easier because I had these grandbabies. I was watching them, letting the kids work. And now the girls don't work. They've decided to be housewives. So original housewife is getting a job. A great job, she hopes. Or I've got the job. I just got to start. Y'all know. Some of y'all been watching me forever. But a lot's changing for me. And so for this month, I want to concentrate on fluid retention and getting rid of it. The excess fluid retention. Because I know I'm holding like 10 pounds of it. I know it. Okay? because I am. And some of it could have been a little fat gain, but I don't think so because I don't think I've ate enough for fat gain. But regardless, if it is, it is. I want to concentrate on getting back to my all-time low from my current journey, which for me is, again, about 10 pounds lighter than I am. You're not going to gain fat overnight. Water, you're going to gain that real quick if you do anything wrong. Lord child, you will. It's all over you. It's in my hips, my booty. I know that because that's where my pants got tighter at. Not in the waistline, hips and butt. Not that I would mind keeping it there, but it doesn't really do me or you any good to hold on to fluid. So I know a lot of you are just starting your ketogenic journey. So for you, I want to challenge you and everybody who's not holding fluid to staying as strict keto as you can for at least the month of January. Let's start out in blocks. Let's not say I want you to do it all year long. Let's start out in blocks because small goals are more manageable. So we will start out for this first week of our challenge of just being as strict ketogenic as we can. If you're new and you're wondering what keto is, meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables, get rid of all the other crap. No bread, no pasta, no potatoes. Got to be careful with tomatoes and peppers, but they are somewhat keto friendly. You're getting rid of all the cereals, all the grains, all the junk, the sweets, you're getting rid of all of that. That's what keto is. To get down as few carbs as you can, less than 20 preferably. Now, I know some of you don't know what carbs are, so go in your kitchen, pick up a can, flip it around, total carbs. If it says 20, put that can back because that's more than you're supposed to have in a day. And most likely that can's got 2.5 servings in it. So that's more like, 50? So put it back. But if you turn that can around and it's got 2, you can probably have that. And if you pick up your ranch dressing and it's got 2, you could probably have that. You want to squeeze in like less than 20 grams of carbs a day. You want to keep your fats a little high. I know a lot of people think, fat will kill you. No, it won't. You need it. It's part of your physical makeup. You do not need a single solitary carbohydrate. What you do need is fat and protein to survive. By the way, word of the wise, pro tip, you want to keep your hair, keep your protein up, okay? Want to at least eat 80 to 120 grams of that a day, depending on your height, your size, and how active you are. So if you're super active and super tall, you want to go close to 120. If you're really, really short and really, really not doing nothing, 80 to 90 is probably just fine with your protein. But if you get it too low, all this is falling out. I know from experience. Go back and watch my videos. You'll see. Practically bald. Don't have a hell of a lot of hair, no daggone way. Don't need to lose no more. And I did. And I flipped out, but I didn't quit. And I figured it out. It was protein. Eat your protein. Now, for those of you who don't think you need dietary fat, have you ever heard of the rabbit diet? You should probably go look at the rabbit diet, as in bunny rabbit, okay? People tried to breed and eat rabbits because they breed quickly and you have meat pretty substantially because there's a lot of them and they grow fast and all that good stuff. Those people died because rabbits don't have any body fat, which means they weren't getting any dietary fat. Now, yes, while it's true your body can eat your own fat, it cannot revise the vitamins and minerals you've done ingested from the fats that you already have in your body. So you need dietary fat. Now, you might not need a lot of it, depending on you. I try to stick to 100 grams of fat a day, which is substantial, okay? But staying between 90 and 110 grams, you're not going to go wrong. Some of you, if you're super morbidly obese and you're just starting out, I've seen that some of you can eat 170 grams of fat a day. But if you need help getting your calories and macros, number one, my email address is below. I will help you. I need to know your height, weight, age, and how active you are. Number two, you can go check out the playlist on the front of this channel, How To for Beginners, or KetoDiamond.com. I've gotten a video thing on the How To for Beginners on the front of the channel, and I've got it written out with videos on KetoDiamond.com. So it'll help you get your weight loss macros, okay? I told you how to do it. I told you how to do everything I know about. Do it, okay? And if you still have trouble, that email address, seriously use it. So I know that a lot of you have been following me and you've heard all this stuff 1,000,001 times. But I also know that being January 1st and a lot of people are ready to lose that weight and getting on board with these resolutions and all that, today's a big day for a lot of folks. They're just now starting keto. It's worth it. It's going to change your life in ways you ain't going to believe. If you are new to me, I went from applying to disability at 311 pounds, always sick, always felt like I was dying, practically damn near dying, to 160-ish, and going back to work, and not needing disability anymore, not being disabled anymore. So, you know what? It's worth it. You're worth it. Now's the time. Make your next meal keto, the very next one. When you walk over to your refrigerator, look at those labels, okay? Fat, protein, good. Carb, not good. Seriously, I don't have any food here. Wait, I do. These are not mine, and these are not keto friendly. These are the grandbabies, and their mama bought them, so don't blame me, okay? This is what Corey got into yesterday, too. She's supposed to be keto. Fat, 9 grams, not bad. Protein, 2 grams, not great. Carbs, 14 grams, too high. Plus, it's got a lot of crap in here you don't want to eat. That's not real food. Real food, meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables, okay? Real food. Now, then we got per serving. It's got 23 servings in this container. So if you were to eat all this, you would get 23 times that amount of carbohydrates, okay? You don't want that. You'd also get 23 times that amount of calories. I'm not a big proponent on calories mattering. I don't think they do. Some folks do. So I'm going to leave that to you to do your research and decide for yourself. Because there's too much hit or miss information on it. It's for one person to tell you solidly what's correct there. So do your own research. Come up with your best thing. Does calories matter to you? Maybe. Do they matter to me? I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Hubby's coming in here. I think. Let's see. How many of these little balls are serving? An ounce. About 32 balls, though. But anyway, don't eat this. Not keto friendly, okay? Steak, keto friendly. Salad, keto friendly. Salad dressing, some of them, not all of them, keto friendly. Not keto friendly. What? Hold on, hubby's got to go outside. He ain't got his shoes on. This is going to be fun. All right, so I know a lot of you are going to think, but does keto really work? 311 pounds before, 160 now, okay? A lot of diseases gone. Very, very healthy now, all but that one crazy thing. But some of the most remarkable changes in how you feel will happen very, very quickly. Your knees, your joints, your back, all those things that really, really hurt and ache you all the time, that annoy the hell out of you, your shoulder, getting the fluid off of them from keto being very, very anti-inflammatory. Whew, you will feel so much better. And if you cheat, you gonna know it, because all that fluid goes right back to them spots that hurt, and you're like, oh God, knees popping and cracking again. And great thing, guys, great thing, going from a size 26, 28 jean. I was a big old girl, very, very round in the middle, very, very round everywhere, really. To trying on a size 4 and they fitting, nothing like it on the planet. Nothing else quite like it. What are you granting about? Oh, Honey Bear's in the chair he wants to lay in. Got a big lab over here if you're new to me. And he wants in the chair he wants that chair. He ain't getting it. Destiny's actually out trying to buy her a new chair. Y'all, check your daggone bank accounts, baby. Check them, okay? I didn't get mine yet, and Big Brian didn't get his yet. But Little Brian and Destiny already got their stimulus. Hopefully we'll get ours sometime today. Big plans with it. You know what, before I get to that part of this stuff, let me go ahead and do my weigh-in. Nothing much has really changed. That's why I want to work so hard on getting this water weight off. And I do think, of course, working, being gone from the house, 14 hours a day, 12 of that working, but it takes 30 minutes to get there, 30 minutes to get back. It's a 45-minute lunch. So right at 14 hours a day gone from the house. I'm assuming I won't be able to eat as much. I know I won't be able to drink as much coffee because I can't take my coffee pot with me, and I ain't gonna buy no out of the house coffee because that's just crazy. I mean, not if you do it. If you do it, it's fine. It's crazy for me because I don't even know what to order. I wouldn't, if I went to a Starbucks or to a Dunkin' Donuts, I would not know what coffee to order, and them donuts be calling my daggone name. So I ain't going in one. I'm staying the hell away from them places. Plus, I hear that stuff costs a lot of money, and I ain't into that. I'm poor. don't take that to heart. Anybody who heard that, it's fine. I'm just saying it's not within the budget to really do, okay? Not often anyway. All right, so weigh-in wise, I went down 0.4, but that's nothing special since I went up the day before 0.4. I just got rid of that particular bit of water weight. So this month, guys, stick with me, hold with me. Let's get the fluid off we're retaining on our bodies. Do your very best to be as hardcore strict keto as you can. What I want you to do for accountability purposes, and I do this every day, so you can do it 2 times in a month, okay? So on January 1st, right now today, comment below your current weigh-in. On the last day of January or first day of February, I'm going to ask you to tell me what you weigh again and what the difference is from January 1st to February 1st. So we'll do it on February 1st, and then we'll lay down a new challenge. Hopefully, it won't be the same challenge repeated because I didn't get off all the water weight. I'm hoping for it. I want it gone. It's time. Now, technically, in the year of 2020, which was hellcat for all of us, but honestly, things are crazy, man. Things are crazy. It don't matter what's going on outside your body. It matters what's going on inside your body. And we got to get ourselves straight because stress inside the body, it comes from external sources, but we don't have to let it. What is... My dad's out there doing something. Y'all, this whole neighborhood lit up with gunfire last night. We live way out in the country, so it's just fine. I'm just hoping they all shot in the ground because I don't think nobody got hurt. But yeah, is it the bang bang booms was every which way? Okay, some of it was fireworks. I'm pretty sure of that, or some people's got stuff they ain't supposed to have because it shouldn't go off like that. But it was loud out in the country last night. I mean, as soon as midnight hit, you knew it. Hubby, but safely. We're way out. There's nothing for over a mile behind us, so we're good to go. But some of these people up the road here, that's not exactly the case for them. I just hope they were safe and everybody was careful. How did I get off on that tangent? I was supposed to be weighing in, and then I'll be right back with all the other stuff. Morning, y'all. 166.8, so the exact same thing. All right, so now if you're interested in seeing the beginning part of my journey, I have been recording since the very first month I started keto. I gave myself a month to make sure I could stick with it and see if there was anything to even tell anybody. So when that month rolled around, I uploaded my very first video. I already said I was going to put something else in the eye. But at the end of this video, it'll be in the little section, kind of like right in here or right in here, of my very first weigh-in, and I also put the how-to for beginners down here. So that'll be when this video starts to go off. Is there anything else? Yes. All right. So I want to show you. No, I shouldn't yet because I probably won't get that one because I want that one really bad, but it's crazy because of the price. I mean, who the heck ever heard of putting a $1,300 count, well, $1,200 sink in a single wide trailer from forever ago? This thing is old, y'all. It's old. I know it's old. It was abandoned for 25 years. We lived in it for 9 so far. It's old, okay? It's rough. So every inch is going to be restored. I'm going to show you the counter and the countertop I want to put in here. The countertop's the expensive part. The counter itself, the actual basin piece, which fits perfectly in the spot in there, is like $300 and some, which is a bit much, but not crazy. The countertop and the sink are the rest, but it's marble and it's gorgeous and it'd be easier to keep clean than the crap I got in there now. So I'm gonna show it to you. Tell me what you think. I liked the basin part of it because it's very old school. It looks very farmhouse, old school. I love that kind of thing. If I could have my dad and them make furniture out of the trees, I'd totally do it. I think it would look amazing. But anyway, this is the countertop I want. And that is going to be one of the first things we do is our bathroom entirely. It's got to be gutted and everything. However, we are expecting the stimulus. I'm not sure what we're going to do exactly with it. I know it's all going to go towards a good cause. Probably it's going to go towards one car payment to make sure that's good to go. It's probably going to go towards my van tires because I need them desperately. And it's also going to go ahead and get the material for the bathroom floor, the actual thick plywood, because we don't put in particle board or anything that gets wet and gets all gooey. We put in the good stuff, okay? Because the floors have to last a long time, and if they can get damp, if they can get wet, they're going to get gross and they're going to fall through. So what we put down is the hardcore good stuff, but it's not that expensive either. It's like $13 a sheet, but you need 5 or 6 sheets for one room. So, you know, it's good, but no, it was $27 a sheet. Ooh, I forgot. But anyway, we're probably going to get the flooring and store it down in the garage real good and safe. And over time, since I'm working now, all my paycheck hopefully is going towards the bathroom. Then it's going towards the roof. Then it's going towards the ceiling. Then it's going towards the walls. Then the floors. That entire kitchen one of these days. I can't wait to take a sledgehammer to. I ain't even lying. I can't wait. I want it gone. This whole wall here, I want it gone. There's no point in this daggone wall being here. Somebody said, let's put a closet and a wash machine right there in the middle of the floor. Nobody will know. Nobody will care. I care. Put the wash machine beside the daggone wall. Leave that out of here. That takes up a good 10 feet of space that it don't need to take up. Sorry. Big plans, big dreams. Hoping to achieve them this year, along with at least in the year of 2021. I want to lose, and I want to put it in a block by block basis as we go. But in the year, the current goal is to lose 30 pounds. Last year, in total, except for the water weight that I'm holding now, which is 10 pounds, so technically I didn't lose jack, but like 5 or 6 pounds. But last year, I think I lost maybe 15 pounds. The first year, over 100. The second year, like 25, then 15. So I might lose 2 pounds this year. Who knows? But I'm going for the 30 to reach my goal by December 31st. Will I do it? Who knows? So tell me what stage of your ketogenic journey is today. Is it your very first day? Is it your first day back on track? Is it you're just continuing because you've been doing it hardcore the whole time? What is it? How long have you been doing it? Tell me your weigh in. Let's get this started. I'm not going to wait for Corey to weigh in today because I know kind of sort of what she did yesterday. Oh, I was telling you about the COVID scare. This is why I know kind of sort of she went up. She hasn't been on the scale yet, but I'm sure she did. So last night she came in and said she couldn't smell anything. She couldn't taste anything. Well, I was like, oh, crap, right? No, which don't make no sense. She's the only one that never leaves the house that much. Everybody else is in and out, in and out, in and out. So if one of us got it, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't even bat an eye. But with Corey not going nowhere much at all, how you get it? And we didn't. So Destiny's like, I'm going to see if this trick and this test at home works. I was like, what are you talking about? So there is an alcohol test, which don't necessarily need to do it, but there is one. So she took a small amount of liquor. No, it was vodka. Everclear or something like that, and she put one was supposed to be water, one was supposed to be vodka, and gave them to Corey and said, which one's water, which one's vodka? We was expecting her to make a face, and she didn't either time. And then Destiny told her, said, damn, those were both vodka. So at first Corey didn't taste it, she didn't smell it. But now we think it's sinus and allergies, even though we've recommended for her to go get tested, because after about 2 or 3 minutes of having that, her sinuses started to drain. She could smell the alcohol and she could like feel the burning of her tongue and all that. So I'm thinking maybe it was just allergies, because I know we've all been suffering since the other day when we went outside doing the bow and arrow, spending time outside. Everybody had a drippy nose, a little bit of a cough. And that's like me. That's normal. If I spend a day outside, I'm going to be sick. Or I'm going to be a little bit, in here. So it's normal for me. It's kind of normal for her. It's just it was really tight and she was really not feeling good. So we were kind of concerned. And she did all right. She did fine, And now she can smell it. Well, she could smell again moments after. So I'm thinking it's not. It's probably just really, really bad sinuses and stuff. But we will see. Again, I'm hoping she'll go get tested, because you don't need any extra things rolling around this house with like my mom and dad next door and the babies. Now, I want y'all to understand, most children are fine with it. They don't get all that sick. It's just a thing that comes and goes and gone. Most of us, if you're below 70, your chance of recovery is 99.6%. And if you're 70 or over with 2 or more diseases, your chance of recovery fully is still 94.6%. So we're going to be okay. We are. And I know a lot of you have went and got the vaccines, and I'm all for anybody getting that wants it. I'm all for anybody who wants to hold off and wait a minute and see what happens, because I understand that. I mean, when the new iPhones come out, you don't know if those are going to explode or not. Maybe you want to give it a round or two before you take it. I get that. I really do. So I'm all for people's individual rights, freedoms, and choices. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do one way or the other. All right. I reckon that's all I got to say today. Wow, I made it through this without any grandkids. Watch. Now they're all going to roll in. Zach is actually in the other room playing games. Big Brian is too. Before I go, though, again, if you need help with keto, contact in the description. Website, KETODIAMOND.com. Playlist in front of the channel, How To for Beginners. There are ways to support the channel in the description below. And there are cool links that get you some cool things, like the Shashka bracelets. Handmade, glass beaded, guaranteed to last, guaranteed for life, not expensive anyway. And with my link below, 50% off. I literally and actually love them. I do not make a financial thing on them, not a penny. But I legitimately love them, okay? And this is not all of them. My daughter has some. My daughter-in-law has some. My grandson has some. Hubby has some. I literally love them. Because, I mean, they can match whatever I'm wearing that day. And they last. And, you know, I've been showing these for, a couple years now. And I've never had the first one break, ever. In which they're guaranteed not to, but I've never had the first one break. I ain't exactly easy on stuff. I wash my hands. I wash dishes all the time. I do everything with these grandbabies. They get snagged on stuff. So check out the link for the Shashka bracelets in the description below. Also, if you want a Keto Mojo to test your ketone levels, it's in the description below. You get 15% off using my link and code. So my code is pretty much always Keto Diamond, all one word smushed together. So get you 15% off the entire kit. You don't need it though. You don't have to test your ketones at all. If you're losing weight, you're feeling great, you're doing your thing, you ain't got to worry about nothing. If you just want to test them and try it out, there is the Keto Mojo. There's other ones too. I just don't know anything about them because I've never been sent another one, but I like the Keto Mojo. It works. Mostly. Whatever. There are links below for other items that you don't need, but you might want. So save $1 now. Much love, many prayers. I'll be back tomorrow, just like always. Bye, y'all.